Yes, sir. Yo, yo, yo. It's the 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT. About to go live with Derrick McKinney, CEO of L.O.U.D Musik. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. Everybody tap in, tap in. Going live with Derrick McKinney and just a few. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing so already, make sure you shop with J.Love Candle Co. About to light one right up now. About to light one right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, our guest and our host. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
What's
yo.
go What's going on, fam?
Man,
Yo,
I'm here, man. I'm here. Want to make sure I
Out
was
here.
on time, man.
Oh yeah, me too. You could set reminders for the lives now on Instagram. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
we
for
had that
real?
reminder. Yeah, yeah. So we'll never forget now. You know what I'm saying? So how you living,
Oh,
man? How you
good.
living? Got Guadalupe Swerve
Man,
in here?
yeah.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good, man. How you fellas doing this evening?
All good, all good. Glad to have you up on here with us, man. We appreciate you.
Nah, man. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here, man. You boys been doing y'all thing, so I'm honored to even be here.
Big fast, big fast. We just want to get a little background on, you know what I'm saying, letting people know where you're from and what you represent and everything.
Man, I was born in San Antonio, Texas, man. I moved to Houston when I was in seventh grade.
Seventh
And
grade.
yeah, so I've been in Houston ever since, and that's just Houston is home, man. Um, grew up in uh, Alief Middle School, Alief Elsik High School. Played football, played basketball some, but football was my main thing. Um, yeah, man, that's it, man. My mom did her thing raising me. My pops was in San Antonio. And he did his thing from a distance, coming down the games and the support and talking on the phone every day in the morning and at night. So, I had a cool upbringing, man. No complaints at all on my side.
Oh man, for
So,
sure,
so,
man.
got any siblings? Only child
Man, I
or any
got
sibling?
so I'm my mom's only child. Um, my pops, he has a daughter. My sister Jasmine. Jasmine, she's 21. She'll be 22. And I have a brother, Austin. Austin is, I think, 27 now. So I'm the oldest, 41. I'm the oldest out the bunch, man. I'm the head honcho.
For sure, man. Head honcho out here. Head honcho
Yeah, man.
of
Yeah.
the siblings. Head
Yeah,
honcho
got
of
to
the
keep them in
label.
line. Got to keep them in line.
Oh man. So what after high school and everything, what transpired in your life?
So it was weird, man, because in high school playing ball, I always knew that I wanted to be a business owner. I never ever was like the guy that's like, yo, I'm finna go do this. I'm finna go play college ball or I'm finna go do that. I always knew I wanted to be a business owner. And so I was working for, my uncle got me a job at Shell Oil in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was in a little area called Norco, right on the outskirts of New Orleans. And I was on their computer programming team. And like 18 years old, making like 3 grand a week, living in New Orleans,
Dang.
own apartment, own car. So I was like, oh shit. But one day I looked around and I saw my coworkers, all these old, bald, out of shape, mostly white dudes. And I'm looking at one dude, he got like a 6 pack of Coke, Snickers, a sandwich, everything next to him. And I'm looking over here, this guy here. And I'm like, nah, man, this ain't for me. It just did not fit me at all. And my mom was pissed because I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. And parents at that time was like, you got a good job. You got a good job, man. You're making good money. But I was a terrible employee, man. I don't want you telling me when I gotta come in, when I can go to lunch or day. Did
Hey, for sure.
I lose my sound?
Oh, you back now. You back. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
okay, okay. I just want to make sure my sound was good. Can you guys hear me okay though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had went out a little bit,
Okay,
but you good now.
okay, yeah. So you know, I started getting into the promo game. Me and my homies was going out 4 or 5 nights a week in Houston. I went to my car one night. This dude putting like 8 flyers on my car. And I was asking him, like, bro, why you putting all these flyers on my car? God damn, man. And he was like, man, they pay me like $800 a week. It was like $600 a week each flyer. So I was looking and I was like, oh shit, this dude making money just going out doing this. So I took all the flyers and I called him and I was like, hey, I could do this for $300 a week, $400 a week. And I got 3 of them to give me a chance. So me, I'm like, I'm going out to all the clubs. I'm getting in. Me and my homies getting in. We're going to concerts. We're meeting people, passing out flyers, T-shirts. So it was really fun, man. It just evolved and snowballed. It just came so natural for me from there, man. And that was my segue, my entry into like the music business from the street promotions.
Oh man, that's deep right there, man. From putting the flyers on the car. You ever put them on there like when it was wet outside, and then they like.
So I did make that mistake, bro. Early in the game, I did make that mistake, and I had somebody call me one time. Like, God damn, man, I got your number on the flyer, and it was stuck to my car, and it rained, and I was like, damn. And so now when it rains, we don't even do it. You know, it's obviously. You know, at one point I didn't care about being in the rain getting wet. Even still to this day, I love passing out flyers. I love it, man. It's like the most fun, especially like we had an event, a food truck festival. And at the same time, the Astros were in the playoffs. Every parking lot downtown was full. So me and my team, I had a backpack full of flyers, headphones on. I'm just walking for hours. Flyers on cars, backpack get empty, walk back to the car, reload it, go another direction. And so man, I still love passing out flyers. That might be one of my most favorite things to do when it comes to this music business. It's like, it lets me know where I started, but also it allows me to see where people are hanging out, what they drinking, where they eating it, what they driving, what they wearing, what's the hot new sneaker out. You know, it does so much for me visually doing that, and it helps me clear my mind as well.
Man, in fact, do you feel like the transition was hard for you to make? You know what I'm saying? Or what was some of the like difficult things you had to do making that transition from, you know, doing the promo and getting like fully into the music?
You know what, man? It wasn't a hard transition because for me, we did one of my mentors, who I'm still great friends with now, JP, John Patillo, he runs Southwest Digital Distribution now. He saw what I was doing. He was like, man, let me show you how to make money over here on the record side of things. Let me make you a record executive. I see you passing out flyers in the hustle. Now let me show you how to work an actual single. Let me show you how to set up distribution. So it just something came so natural to me, bro. I have no other way to explain it. I didn't go to school for it. There was I didn't have any relative that put me in the game. I've always been great at talking to people. I've always had like a mature way about myself. So even as a young teenager or in my early 20s, I was able to have conversations with seasoned veterans just because I just knew how to carry myself in those moments. And it just fell in my lap and became so natural, man. It's like some guys you went to school with, they ain't even got to stretch and they finna grab the ball and jump out the gym. They ain't got to tie their shoes and they finna run a 100-yard dash and break every record. That was me when it came to the music business. It's just something that just clicked in me and I just ran with it.
So you was born with it. You know what I'm saying?
I think so, man. I think so. I'll say this. I know so. I honestly feel like my God-given talent is to be a record executive.
Oh man, we see the great things you do, and we gonna get in there for sure. Around what year would you say you were out there passing out flyers? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this was like 99, 2000. Yeah, this was like 99, 2000, 2001, around those times. So I had just graduated high school. I graduated high school in 98. So this was like right after that.
All right, so it was big back in the Swisher House. You was in the Swisher House era and things like that.
Yeah, definitely, man. I did the street promotions for Big Mo's album City of Surf. So I remember it used to be an Ace Cash Express at the corner of MLK and 610 across the street from the Shipley's Donuts. I used to cover that whole building with Big Mo posters every week. They'd tear them down Monday morning, but by Thursday or Friday, I had them back up. And so I was doing all the promo for that, man. So that was definitely my era.
That was that balling and parlaying. Y'all was out there balling and parlaying.
Bro, like, and still to this day, man, when I listen to some of those records, like I remember Houston at that time, and I think that's the beauty of it. That's like you can hear those records and you can know exactly what cars people were driving, what clubs was popping. I remember how boys used to dress, how we used to get our haircuts. You know, the music really gave us our culture, man, a feeling, and that's how. No matter what city you was at or wherever you went, see somebody with some starched down jeans, a polo boots, and a Southside fade, you knew exactly where he was from. You didn't have to ask. There was no questions. You knew it. So that's yeah, that was an amazing time, man. That music is still timeless today. When you listen to it, it's like it don't even feel like it's 20 years or 25 years old. The music still hit just as hard today as it did then.
Yeah. Shout out to the timeless hits out there for sure, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you feel like that part of the game is missing, like in today's, with today's artists, like as far as like how the promo was back then, like a lot of footwork and groundwork. You feel like that's missing in today's game?
Shit, yeah. These niggas lazy today, bro. Woo! Excuse me. Yeah, man. They just want to sit on IG and spam you and DM you and talk slick in your inbox and fuck with me, bro. I got the best music ever. OG. I'm this unk and I'm that. And it's like, tap in with me. I hate all of that shit, bro. Like, niggas is lazy, dog. Like, we used to have to wrap vehicles, get CDs pressed up, carry the CDs out the building into the car, take the CDs to the record stores, hang posters on poles. Like, we had to do so much. And people wonder why 20 years later, you can hear Mo City Dawn by Zero and people lose their mind. It's because the work that was put in to establish those fans, man, it's like no other. I think that's why music is so turnkey right now. It's like, what song were we jamming this time last year? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they're force feeding us a new song every week. Every week it's a new hit, viral, smash single. A few years ago, like, yo, we was 99, 2000 Cash Money taking over for about 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But now it's like every week they're force feeding us a brand new hot new single. And it's only like that in urban music, though. You got to watch it. It's only like that in urban music, man. I tell cats all the time, being a black rapper is like being married and your wife is looking to replace you every day with a better version of yourself. That's hip hop. Every day. They're not trying to give us a new Justin Bieber. They're not giving us a new Adele. They're not giving us a new MGK or a new Ed Sheeran or a new G-Eazy or a new Jack Harlow. Nah, but they are trying to find a replacement for Chris Brown every single day. They're trying to find a replacement for NBA Youngboy. All of the new artists that are coming out, and we see so many of them, is because they don't put any promotion money behind it. They don't put any marketing strategies behind it. Let's just trigger the algorithms, stir up some beef, and let it roll. And while that's going, we'll find the next one. So it's no marketing. There is no layout. You don't really see any strategies anymore. Where I remember you used to be able to listen to the radio and hear a radio commercial come on, and then you see a TV commercial, then you see some flyers put up different places, then you see a blog ad or a magazine ad. So you knew something was coming and you was built up for it. Now it's the artists get on live, my new tape dropped tomorrow at midnight. But shit, if you don't care about it, I don't care about it. That's how I feel about it, man. So they definitely don't do any of the work that others before them have done at all. It's not even close.
Do you feel like the internet took away from a lot of that work?
Yeah, man. So I ain't gonna say the internet took away from it. Sorry, y'all. Can you hear me? I know my phone is going crazy.
Yeah, you good.
Okay. So the internet could have been a really, really amazing tool to enhance what we are doing, but it oversaturated the game. it allowed everybody to think they're a rapper. Everybody's a producer. Everybody's a writer. And like I don't feel like it's okay to give our artist Tim Ned the for somebody to call themselves a rapper and a producer like Tim Ned when it's like, nah, man, you ain't put in the work. Just because you watch something on IG Live or something off the internet and got this off SoundCloud, how do you get the same title? It's like it's the only game you can do that in. I can't just look at a bunch of videos and learn how to dribble, and all of a sudden I'm an NBA player. You know, it's no big deal. I'm an NBA player. Put it in my bio and do all of this other kind of shit. That the internet has allowed a lot of people who aren't qualified to have a voice and have a platform.
Do you feel like the game will ever get back to, you know, just like I call it the roots, you know what I'm saying? Having to do those, you know what I'm saying, self-paid tours where you hitting cities and doing the promo yourself?
You know, man, I don't think so. It's unfortunate and it's a lost art, but I don't think we'll ever get back to that because I think people have gotten entirely too comfortable. And as time evolves and or as time goes on and people evolve, people are trying to find ways for technology like NFTs, metaverse, all the virtual reality things is doing. People are buying virtual land for $2 million. Like we're removing the human element out of humanity every single day. So it's I don't think we'll ever get to a point where we feel the importance of touching people. We're in the service industry in the entertainment business, and we focus so much on wanting to connect with our fans, and people talk so much, oh, I love my fans and I do this and I do that. Well, shit, when are you gonna go see them? When you gonna go do a meet and greet? When you gonna go sign autographs? When you gonna get out of your house and your comfort zone and actually go out and build genuine relationships with your fans? I was at the concert when the one of the greatest music executives we've had in the city, Lump, with On the Level Promotions. He had Black Rob here in concert when he was first out on the promo tour. And I was at the front of the stage and Black Rob performed the song Whoa like 5 times. He didn't do any other song. He just performed that one song all night. And it became the biggest record. Like I was there. I experienced that whole moment. It's like we don't have experiences no more. It's like by the time we get a song or we get to meet an artist, oh, it's 2 million plays on TikTok. They've done all these dumbass dances to it and it's worn out. So it's kind of like, yep. And guess what? They're gonna do it all over again tomorrow with somebody else, somebody different. So I don't think we'll get to go back to that. I think what eventually will happen is certain labels and certain artists, certain brands. Okay, wait a minute. Let me correct myself. I'm sorry, y'all. It doesn't happen like that for Black artists. They still do it for white artists. They still do it for country artists. They still do it for top 40. They still make country artists go to Nashville and do the Chitlin circuit and play all the shows and do all of those things. So it's just that whole, and that's a big piece of artist development. Mm-hmm. They tell us artist development is gone and is dead, but it's only gone for rap. You know, we're the only ones that can sit in our room in a closet and make magic. But they discredit the magic that we make as, oh, they did it too simple, too easy. But if I can be a white country artist and I can play cover tunes for 5 years in Nashville and I've paid my dues. Okay, if I sit around and sing all the hits all day long, that don't make people want to buy my record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a lot of the things that I'm saying are not universal to the whole music industry. This is about Black artists. You know, we don't get the breaks and privileges that others do. So going back to the days of where we're actually grinding, I don't think we'll get there because the labels are so contradictory. Radio is so contradictory. So much media is so contradictory. They tell artists they need to work, they need to grind, they need to hustle. Then the only question they ask is, what are your TikTok numbers? What's your Shazam numbers? But that doesn't paint the whole picture of the guy who passed out 5,000 flyers, the guy who got in his car every weekend and drove city to city and did show after show because their YouTube don't have 1 million subscribers. That doesn't mean anything. I know artists right now with millions of followers and a blue check on IG, and they drive for Uber Eats. So how do I compare that to my artist who toured with Snoop and the Baby and Gucci Mane this summer? But because he has a blue check and a million followers, that means he's more valuable than the one who's actually doing the work.
People look at the image, and I like that you brought up TikTok. I was watching $1 million worth of game last night, and they were talking about the TikTok songs. Like they saying the songs are even bigger than the artist. You know the song and don't even know the artist.
All the time.
That's the kind of that's the time we in right now. You know,
it's the worst shit ever, man. Tell me this: what artist had a hit song that went viral on TikTok and then had a second one?
I don't even know. I don't know no artist.
You know what I'm saying? It's so when I've had some label meetings and they ask about TikTok, and that's an immediate turnoff for me, because I know that you ask me about TikTok, tell me you're just looking for a temporary situation. You're not looking to get in bed and invest with us and really go to distance. You're looking for something quick, fast that you can just use us for, keep your lights on for this quarter, then they're going to move on to the next one. Cardi ain't go viral on TikTok.
Yeah, she went viral on Instagram.
Cardi was one of the most popular strippers in New York, and every major label rep and every rapper knew her. That's what led to the TV show. Then she was on a hit TV show in front of millions of people every week and on reruns. So when she came out with a song, there was an audience that already knew her. Big difference, bro. Big difference.
And I thought something was wrong with me. I thought something was wrong with me because I was talking to this artist and he was telling me about like TikTok. You know, I'm like, I ain't even interested in, you know what I'm saying, making the TikTok or doing none of that with my music. You know, it kind of made me feel, you know, like question my values or whatever, you know, how I look at grinding in the music industry because of like how you say, like how everything's going on, you know, people going viral, and it kind of make you feel like as an artist, like, shit, I might need this shit. But then again, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay true to yourself at the end of the day.
Right. It's a lot of things that's built in this. It's like that whole, I was talking to our artist Fat Pimp about TikTok, and I was like, man,
shout out to him.
I don't want to do all these influencer TikTok campaigns. If something picks up and it goes, it goes. But I don't want to push y'all to that, because what happens is, let's say it catch and it goes. Where do you go after that? I have yet to see anybody take that leg and run with it and come with a second, third, fourth, fifth record and have an actual career. It's a lot of things I felt that are built into the game to discourage you from being true to yourself and standing on your own. We get these, like the whole everybody just posting their Spotify wrap up for the year, thanking everybody for the millions of streams and hundreds of thousands of streams and that my music was listening to for 265 hours and all of that good shit, right? I didn't even download any of ours, because what I look at, man, I see artists who got 10, 15, 20 million streams on Spotify, but didn't do a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not on anybody's radio station. You're not doing anybody's interviews. Nobody's podcasts have made you go viral. And 20 million streams aren't real. So people see those things and they're like, oh, congratulations, congratulations. Like, congratulate them for what? It's not real. Like, yeah, I'm gonna post a bank statement and say there's $50 million in there. Congratulate me for that. And it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what these Spotify wrap-ups are looking like now. Because everybody's buying these fake streams and all these fake playlist shit. And so they never show an Apple Music playlist report. They never show a Shazam report. They never show a Google Play or a title report, because Spotify is easily manipulated. So I look at the fakeness and phoniness in it, and it's, as long as people can do those things and be congratulated, and people, it's like it's fucking Little League football out here right now, bro. Everybody get a trophy for just being in the game. You showed up to practice, ain't played one game, but at the banquet, you don't get a trophy. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit look like right now to me. So I don't. don't let any of that discourage you from you doing your own music, man. If you have 10,000 streams in a year, then that's 10,000 real people who actually listen to your music. That's 10,000 human beings who know your name and know who you are. These people who got 20 million streams, bro, like these motherfuckers can't sell 10 concert tickets. What city has 20 million people for one? Okay, let's say 1 million people listen to your stuff 20 times. So if you had 1 million people listen to your stuff 20 times and you are not getting $8,000 to $10,000 a show, you're lying. It's not possible. There's no way. So I look at these things, man. I look at these people, man, with I think, and I'm gonna keep using them because you're in here, but our artist that's in the comments, official Tim Ned, I think he might got like 10,000 Instagram followers, something like that. No blue check. But of the 10,000, we've probably encountered 8,500 to 9,000 of those people personally. Huge difference to me. Huge difference. I worked for an artist that was on a major label. Bro, I was paid to buy his Instagram followers. I was paid to buy his YouTube subscribers. I was paid to manipulate his numbers. Then that same label want to question my numbers. I'm like, motherfucker, you know I'm the one who buy yours. So it's you can't don't let any of those things discourage you, bro. Stand on your own. Stand on your own. However you feel about yours, because as a man, at least you'll have the confidence to know, you know, this I'm doing it my way.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about buying likes, because if you buy the follow, I was gonna ask you about buying followers. If you buy the followers, you're gonna have to buy the likes too, because you got 100,000 followers with 2 likes. Somebody gonna know what's going on.
I was looking at an artist for Loud Fest in 2000. Let's see, we did 2020. Yeah, we did last year, right? So, and I looked at the artist stuff, and I was looking at his thing, and every video, everything he posted, bro, the numbers was ridiculous. I was like, shit, bro, got a hell of a following. So what a lot of people don't know is I did the social media marketing for the PGA Golf Tour for about 4 or 5 years. So a lot of their Twitter campaigns and things like that I was creating. So I actually know social media. So I went and looked at his followers, and I was like, this is too good to be true, because I don't see anything. I don't see you moving around. I don't see you going nowhere. I don't see you as active as your numbers say you are. Yeah, bro. They'll post a video, have 5,000 views, 800 comments. Then I go look at the comments. The comments will be like, I love your red shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
comments be like, okay. Promoted on Alamo Records.
Yeah, so all of the shit be like, okay, so all your comments are fake. You done brought a bot to run your views up every time you post. Like, it's like, oh, man. But most people look at him. I had somebody send me a demo. Like, yo, this is my artist. She's XY. She's an influencer from Houston. She got 2 million followers on Instagram. So I looked at it like, oh, okay, 2 million followers on Instagram. I looked up on Spotify. Every song was less than 1,000 streams. She had 11 monthly listeners. So I was like, so if you telling me you got 2 million people on Instagram, real human beings, and you've told them to go listen to a song, 10% ain't even just go check it out. It's like, come on, man. So I look at all of those things, man. I love an artist whose page is full of their music, and they might have 1,300 followers. All of their posts got 40, 50 likes. Video might have 100 views. I love that because I know this is actually them. You got something to build on. They're actually really working and doing their best. Everybody with these super inflated numbers and not doing no shows. And I know because they're asking me about getting those shows. They're asking me to manage. Bro, 2 million followers. You don't need me. Like, what you want me to do? Like, what did you do to get to 2 million followers? Whatever it is, keep it up. You don't need me. But that should be so phony that they get all they create the look, and it's like, yo, we didn't put the candy paint on the car, got the rims, the tires, bang in the trunk, wood wheel. They didn't did it all, and then they sit under the hood. Boys can't go nowhere or do nothing. And that's almost all of these rappers and artists, especially the female rappers. That's mostly all of them right
Hmm.
Thanks.
I
Hey man, you dropped the gems.
right. I had got I had a mentor that told me something, man, and I stuck to it because I was dealing with like some artists or whatever, and one, you know what I'm saying, he was questioning my numbers or whatever. I think at the time I just started my like artist page, and I probably had like maybe like 200, 300 followers or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? He said something as far as like, man, you don't even got over 1,000 followers. You know, that shit had got to me, but then I had a mentor. He was like, think about it like this, man. If you got 200 followers that you grew organically, if you can produce something and get 200 people to pay $10 a month, you know what I'm saying? You do the math. That's $2,000 a month right there. You making off your music. So like that just shifted my head, and I was like, I ain't really worrying about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I want to grow like my fan base, you know what I'm saying, organically, and really have a connection and experience with my fans. So I feel like
now.
you say, a lot of people just they want that image that look like, yeah, everybody fucking with me, but in reality, it's bought.
Nah, man. It's all about. And then the people that do have that image of everybody fucking with them, I guarantee you they're not fucking with them.
Thanks.
It's bought. It's
So
bought, not built.
I have the luxury of seeing the game from three different spaces. So I get to see it with the legends with me managing Zero and Flip. I see the type of love and interaction they get. Then I see the love that our artists Fat Pimp and Tim Ned get in the middle of the road. They're right on the cusp of being able to take off and blow. Then I see our newer artists, Cody and Skyra. I see the love that they get. So the love that the newer artists get is kind of like, y'all are super dope and we like you a lot, but I don't know if I want to support you yet for fear of I don't know what. Not realizing like your support is what's gonna take them to the next level. I see the type of love that Pimp and Tim get. It's that love hate. Like, you got followers, they're gonna tell Gucci Man happy birthday, but they gonna DM you on the low. They don't know Gucci, but they grew up with you. It's a lot of that shit. It's that
Fact.
1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot out shit. Then you got your legends like Zero and Flip. People gonna like just fall out laughing at every comment and every joke and bro crazy, bro wild for that, bro wild. Man, the nigga just sneezed. So I see it in three different phases every day, and I'm like, man, y'all, it just it's so important, man. I tell artists, man, just believe in you, just do you, and be 100% authentic to who you are, man. I sent my artist a movie called The Prestige to watch.
Mm.
I forgot what year it came out, but it's a dope movie about magicians and illusionists. And they couldn't figure out, they were battling to the point of like they was trying to kill each other and sabotage each other's shows, and they couldn't figure out how this one illusionist, how he was just so amazing. Like this old school guy was a legend. Like he was the godfather, the OG and the shit. And so they finally hired somebody. They followed him around for years to see what it was. Little short, bow-legged Chinese dude. And he would make all of this stuff disappear within his shirt. And they were like, where's this stuff coming from? This little guy can't have all of this stuff. The trick to the illusion was he carried around a big glass fish bowl between his legs. He wasn't bow-legged, but he lived like that. It was 24/7, 365. He stayed in character. He was very true to his act. Like he didn't waver. So when you seen him off stage, he was still walking bow-legged. When you seen him on stage, he was walking bow-legged. But it was really because he was carrying the glass bowl the whole time. And I tell artists, man, be who you are 24/7, 365.
Okay, we got a little.
Did, did I lose you?
Okay, you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come back
You
in.
back.
Yeah,
You
you
back.
back. You back.
Okay. Yeah, so I tell artists 24/7, 365, be who you are. Don't waver, don't change. Make your music authentic and believable to exactly who you are. That way you never have to feel like, oh, the camera's on. Okay, let me get in character. Oh, I got to go perform. Let me go be this person. Or no, let me be this person on the gram. Let me be this person on Facebook. Just believe in you and realize that you are the standard of cool that you want everybody to be.
Yeah, one thing I say about Guala, if he ain't fucking with some shit, you gonna tell by his face. Like, his face gonna tell you. Like, he that's like one of the realest people I know right there, man. Like
Good,
he
good.
gonna be himself no matter what. Like
That man,
it's real.
that you would, well, you probably wouldn't be surprised, but man, it's mind blowing the shit niggas do to try to be cool or be on the in crowd, man, or to be somebody that they not, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad, man. And listen, everybody who is in here in the comments, man, go share this with a bunch of people. Go get some more
Facts.
people in here. Make sure y'all follow 1409 Podcast.
For
Y'all
sure.
run it up.
Hey, that movie, what Prestige came out 2006. You know, I had to pull out the Google.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah. I had to go and pull out the Google so I could see what's going on. I'm definitely gonna tap in with
I didn't even realize like the message in that movie for me until like many years later. That's when I was like, yo, they stayed who they were. Like one of the magicians in the movie had a twin brother, and I'll say illusionist. He had a twin brother, and the twin brother lived in hiding, so nobody would ever catch on to the act. It's like that's how committed they were to their fucking craft, bro. Like that is just amazing to me. Like so, the movie isn't about that, but that's what I got from it. It was their level of commitment to being the greatest at who they were and where they was trying to be. Oh man, it's a dope movie. So I have found myself over the years going back and watching it, just really just in awe of like, yo, this dude lived his life this way just to make sure that he's the best at who he is or what he was doing, man. So it's a dope movie. I tell everybody watching, man.
I gotta do my homework on that thing, man. I'm definitely gonna tap into it.
Then after you watch it, hit me and tell me if you see what I'm saying.
I got it pulled up now. It's on Paramount Plus, Apple TV. It's on Prime too. I got Prime.
What's the name of the actors that's in it? I know the guy that played Wolverine is one of them.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman is in it, right?
Let me see who else in here. Man, I can't get the.
Not Ethan Hawke, not Colin Farrell.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, because he was Batman too. I knew it was one of the guys that played Batman at one point.
Hey,
yeah, so, man, it's a dope movie, man. It's a super dope movie. And once when I thought about it, I wasn't even watching the movie when I realized, like, yo, they was fucking committed. I wasn't even watching the movie when I had that thought. And then I went back and watched it again to reconfirm my thought, and I was like, you're goddamn right.
Yeah. Hey, so I know you mentioned your 3 of your artists, Tim Ned, I see him up in here, Fat Pimp is in here, you got Cody Blake, Skyra Bliss. How did L.O.U.D Musik actually come about?
So me and Tim were sitting in the studio. It was Willie D's old studio. And we were sitting in there, and he would come in the lab and work every day in the studio, and I'd be in the office working every day. And then I lost out on a marketing deal. Supposed to do a significant amount of money. Somebody lied and told the other label, like, yo, Derrick can't do that. I can do this, and I can do it for this amount, as opposed to what he could do it. So I said, hey, man, look, if you believe it, go ahead and give him a shot. And I was pissed. So I was like, yo, Tim, let's start a label. I'll be the CEO, you be the artist. And he was like, bet. And I said, we need a name. And he said the name, L.O.U.D Musik, Live Out Your Dreams. And he said, L.O.U.D, Live Out Your Dreams. And I bet L.O.U.D Musik. And we spelled music in M-U-Z-I-K. That was June 6, 2012. And we spent like that first year and a half in development of just kind of putting the team together, putting the pieces together, growing it, working it. And finally we got shit in order, and we pressed play and took off.
Shout out to Gemini season. I did that during Gemini season. I did my research on you. I know you're Gemini.
June
we all
16th,
Gemini
man.
right now.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that explains why the interview was so great, man. When's your birthday?
I'm June 2nd.
May 30th.
Okay. May 30th? Okay. So my son is May 25th. My sister is May 22nd. My wife is May 17th, but she's a tourist.
Yeah.
You know,
She
missed it.
almost made it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, nah, man, Gemini. So we very creative people, man. But yeah, it was June 6th, 2012. We sit in the studio, and I was like, bro, like, I just got tired of it, man. I got tired of. Tip is gonna laugh at this part. I got tired of stressing and worrying about other people's projects. I was like, if I'm gonna do this shit, man, I'm gonna do it for myself. I'm tired of trying to convince niggas and plead with them and tell them like, yo, let me show you what I can do. I'm telling you I can do this. Let me show you I'm good. So now I just do it myself. And it's so crazy how as we just started doing it ourselves for ourselves, everybody's coming out the woodworks. Hey, bro, you should be doing this with me. Hey, you should do this. Let's do that. Nah, I'm good. Like, nope.
Facts.
Hey, it should have been on the wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Create a
So
wave and watch it turn into a tsunami. You know what I'm saying?
All day long, man. I just be crazy, man. How and I know everybody say every city is like this, but boy, our city, Houston, man, I love it to death. But we gotta get a backbone, let our nuts drop, and stand on our own people and our own stuff to where, like, yo, we got some super dope creatives here, and we need to get behind them and believe in them. Like, I'll have a cat in Houston tell me about this amazing unknown artist in L.A. that's the next to blow and spreading the word about him like there's no tomorrow. I won't even mention his homeboy who rap right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get past that. And so that's why when we started it, we just kind of had the mindset, man, we fuck with those who fuck with us. We don't really venture outside our circle too much. We just really rock with our own.
Hey, you gotta respect the people that just now being aware of you too now, because I know a lot of people became aware of you within the last few years too, like us.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely love and respect that. And we know those who are genuine, like that we just get introductions with and just meeting and stuff like that. It's really easy to pick you guys out. It's really easy to spot that in the crowd. It's the ones who will live in your Instagram story but never like nothing, never share, never repost nothing. It's the ones that
I be seeing them.
Yeah. They don't ever comment. They ain't gonna post. They ain't gonna share. They watch every move you make, every story.
Then they say, "I see you with the little podcast."
Yeah, it be those cats, man. It be those cats. I'll watch people put out these lists of top rappers or top producers or top labels, and we're literally never on any of them, right? Never on. Haven't been on one yet, and it doesn't bother me. I see it, and I just tell our team, I said, well, when they make a list of the top independent artists from Houston who toured Japan, then that's the list I'll be concerned if we left off of that one, because we created the list. It's only like 3 or 4 of us who've done it. You know what I'm saying? When they make the list of who played Vest Rock Festival in the Netherlands in front of 36,000 people, then that's the list I'll be concerned about. The list who went to England and did the IFF Festival and the artists that produced and wrote an album in London, then those are the lists I'll be concerned about. But man, like, I'm not even, I try not to get too, involved or bothered by what I'll say at these local lists. Like, one day the list is the top rapper, the next list is the top barbershop. like, bro, I don't care about that. Next, who does the best lashes? Who does who's the best tax lady? Like, nah, man, I ain't trying to do the Hood Awards. Like, I got an email today. Grammy tickets go on sale tomorrow. That's what I'm more worried about. I'm worried about the Grammy tickets tomorrow that go on sale. So our mission and our vision is just a little different, bro.
Hey, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so you care to talk about the team you have at L.O.U.D Musik now? I know it's about 20, 30 of y'all.
Yeah,
Nah,
big
man,
super
we
team.
just look like an army, man. Nah, man. So we got David Cootie, who's the president of the label. Bradley Johnson, VP of Marketing. We got DJ Staso, VP of A&R. Bliss, he lives in Austin, and he also works for Facebook. He's like our general manager and our publishing admin. Who we got? We got K. Rich and Dwayne, who work on the management side of the label, and they manage Tim Ned. We have Miles, who's my executive assistant, and he's taking on projects himself. Then we also have Miyoshi. She's our stylist for the label, brand manager, and she manages Skyra Bliss also. Bradley, our VP of marketing, he manages our artist Cody. We got DJ Hillo, who's heading up Loud DJs, and he's also Cody's tour DJ. We got Kat, who's a super dope intern for us in our PR department. We got Najee, who's a super dope intern for us, who's in the marketing and branding and creating a shitload of content for us. Who else? I don't know if I'm leaving anybody else from the team. Hell, our graphic designer, Francisco, and Necessary. Our videographer, Director 9K, who does majority of all of our music videos and content. And we just started building a relationship with Shortstop Videos. They're doing a whole lot of great work. So it's really, in all honesty, it's about 11 of us total on the business side that are not artists. And Sasha, she's one of our dope project managers and creatives, probably the most energy in the room. So I think that is the whole team right there. And literally, that's what allows me to do the shit that I do, man. It's 100% all team.
Shout out to the shooters and the shooters only.
yeah, for real, man.
Yeah. We actually got tapped in. We actually, I think we found out about L.O.U.D Musik around when the concert started being promoted back in May 2020? Yeah, no, 2021, May of this year, because we were going to Houston. We were going to Houston record some podcast. So we didn't actually get to go to the concert because we had a podcast schedule at the same time. We did like 4 in one day. But we love what you were doing out there. How did all that come about?
Are you talking about the one at Toyota Center?
Yeah.
So the Memorial Day Mayhem concert. So the promoters, T3 Entertainment, it's a group of promoters, one from Houston, from South Carolina and Detroit. They were putting together the show, and they reached out to me for help on the marketing and promotions of it, and they wanted to put our artists on the show as well. So we had 2 artists on this show. We had the Art of Ratchet, who opened the show, and Zero was one of the guests on the show as well. And so we helped them put together the marketing plan and the strategy for it. And man, artists went out there and shut it down. Killed it, man. It's I try to tell people, man, it's very, very hard to go after one of our acts. Like it's hard to be the next act after them, man. And so they did it. The Art of Ratchet set the bar very, very early to where the Toyota Center security and the general manager was like, yo, after them, the show was boring up until 2 Chainz hit the stage. So it was like, he said it should have been the Art of Ratchet, 2 Chainz, and Lil Durk. Now, that's not me saying that's what it should have been. But, our job is to make sure that they go out and kick ass no matter what. Like, I love for our artists to go first on shows. Please tell them to go first. Underestimate us and make them think like, okay, a lot of people think the person that goes first, for some reason they think that that's the weakest link. But if you ever watch the Grammy Awards and the Billboard Awards and the BET Awards, they only promote 2 performances, the first and the last. So when people tell our artists we go first, it's like, cool. Man, it's for y'all to deal with whoever come after that. But coming first, yeah, man, they're gonna shut it down. We tearing the doors off the thing.
They bringing that energy out there.
Yeah, man, we had money guns, we had signs and bottle girls and all of that shit on stage. Like, man, it was crazy. It was a great look.
I always be rocking with the first artist too. I want if I'm performing, I always want to be first. Like I don't ever want to be like last, because like me and KT, you know, like as my manager and shit, we had this conversation over, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be like, I'll be ready to go and just get on my energy, you feel me? Because I know, like, I feel like I'm going to be a hard act to follow. Like, if I'm in my peak and I'm in my zone, like, I'm going to be a hard act to follow because I'm going to bring the
Yeah.
energy. Like,
Every time, man. Every time. I've had promoters. We were doing, I think it was the Texas Relays one year. And the promoter was like, yo, my artist got 2 million views on YouTube. They good. They good. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So they made Tim Ned go first. The promoter took his artist off the show afterwards.
Dang.
Like, after Tim Ned went on, he was like, oh, bro, they not ready, man. I didn't. I said, man, I told you. And then Red Cafe was headlining that show. And he was on Bad Boy at the time. And Red Cafe stayed in his dressing room about 30, 45 minutes later. He was like, man, they want to let the crowd die down some and then bring him out. Hey, man, whatever works for you. We did Spring Break Padre Island one year. Shit, Tim Ned went first. We did like 4 shows in one day. Tim Ned opened up the show. Jeremiah was the headliner. At the end, the next morning, we was like, man, we was getting calls like, y'all all right? What happened? I'm like, what y'all talking about? Jeremiah had got booed off stage. They were throwing bottles at him and everything. And the promoter was like, man, everybody after y'all either got booed or the crowd was mad. He was like, I was trying to find y'all to bring y'all back on stage after Jeremiah, but y'all were already gone. Like, yeah, we had other shows. So we make sure, like, we had a rehearsal today. Our artists actually do real full rehearsals. It might be a 15-minute set. We got a 3-hour rehearsal. We're going to go through that thing 20, 30 times, as many times as humanly possible until it's perfect.
That good old cardio. Get that good old cardio.
You got to get it in.
Yes, man. Every time, man. You'll be surprised how many rappers say they don't rehearse or they don't need to rehearse. Or they just, I got a show. It's like, what? Nah, man. We're going through it. Yeah, we're going through the whole show, start to finish, multiple times. And we're going to make sure it's right. And we ain't performing with the vocals in the tracks. Mm-hmm. Ain't no rapping over beats, rapping over your own lyrics. Nah.
So breath control, everything, making sure everything on point right there.
100%. 100%.
I'm telling you. So how did Loud Fest come about?
Yeah.
I couldn't get on Free Press Summer Fest. They wouldn't answer my calls. They wouldn't return an email. They wouldn't respond to nothing. So I just decided to do my own festival. And the first one we did at a club called Fox Hollow. We did that one. We had like 100 artists perform at that one. It was maybe 200 people showed up and 100 of them were artists. The next year we had like 600 people. Then the third year at Ravens Tower, White Oak, boom, 4,800. Like, dang. Yeah, fucking right. And we just stayed at it, man. Then we were doing, what up? Then we were doing, preparing for last year, then the pandemic hit. So we were on pace to do about 4,000 people a day, but it was a pandemic. So we did 1,000 people a day. And we were able to do that because we were outside on 4 acres of land, 3 stages, over 2 days. And we did like 1,000 people a day for that. So every company I have came out of necessity. Yeah. You know, I couldn't get on the festival, so I built one. We fired every publicist we had, so I created a radio press junket, a media event to get all the media in one room. And now I know my artists is going to do a bunch of interviews. I know it down, and then all of the media, such as yourself that was there, they all know my name. They all know my company name. So now when I send out a press release and I need something posted or shared or we got something going on, I'm not waiting on a publicist to send the message out for me. I can do it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that press junket, that was like some genius shit right there, man.
Man, I
dope ass
vibe. Appreciate it. Yeah, the next one in March is going to be bigger.
As soon as you sent the email, I was like, ain't no hesitation, man. No hesitation.
Yeah,
we in there.
In there.
Yeah, it was dope, man. I loved it. And I tell people, out of all the events I've ever done, that's probably the best event I've ever done. I feel like it was the most productive. Loud Fest was fun. Every year it's always fun. I think that's going to just get bigger and it's going to grow. But the cool thing about the press junket, that was about the label. Like, people got to sit back and see, like, so wait a minute. Every media outlet that was there, I talked to and got them there. So it showed our company's relationships. My staff ran it, so people got to see our work. It wasn't about just one person on stage performing. So that's what I loved about the event more than anything, man. People saw our people checking them in at the merchandise, handling the media, everything, bro. It was all us, and that's why this is one of my favorite events. Probably is my favorite. I'll just say one of them.
Y'all even had the COVID test downstairs, like
yeah, get your COVID test.
I tested negative, by the way.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Really, man. Like we did like 53 interviews out there, literally in 2 days. So
2 days.
It was. Bro, that's what I was trying to tell people. Like a lot of some media who didn't come, they couldn't see the concept, man. It's like they're not fucking visionaries at all. If a media outlet, you guys did 53 interviews, that means you could post something new every day for 53 days.
Facts.
And look at how many people now are sharing and posting, talking about what you did and pushing content and traffic back to you.
I'm telling you.
Like, and the thing, and it's like in a world where everybody's constantly telling artists, you need content, you need content. So if everybody's telling artists and labels they need content, what does that mean all of the platforms need? They need content. So every media outlet just generated a shitload of content. Every artist there just generated a shitload of content. So this is a win-win for everybody involved.
Yeah, like I thought it was like 75, but I counted it as 53. That's still good numbers for 2 days.
Even off that, like it's been weeks after the press junket. I can't even go on Instagram, whether it's from the podcast page or my personal page, without liking something that's linked to the press junket. Like every day I see something, and it's weeks afterwards.
I get tagged all the time. I get tagged every day. Like that weekend. But like that Monday or Tuesday, we had been tagged in over 4,000 social media posts just from that weekend alone.
Shit, we tagged y'all in.
I mean, and that's what I wanted, man. That's what I wanted. So it did everything it was supposed to do, and then some, man. So I loved it. I'm happy. I'm excited about the next one. We're gearing up for the next one. We'll probably be announcing the next one either right before Christmas. That's the plan. I'll be announcing the next one then, and we're getting all the flyers and everything and dates. And so the first thing is going to go out to all the media and to confirm the media. And then once we get y'all locked in, we're going to start dropping the flyers, letting everybody know.
Gemini energy. Gemini. Y'all got the same birthday, huh?
Exactly. Yep. June 16th.
Hey, that's fire. I wish that's fire right there. Yeah, we're definitely ready to tap in with the next one because we are so glad that we did not miss that.
Yeah, bro. So the next one will be even bigger. The media that's coming and some of the other platforms that are coming, it's gonna be next level. And I purposely put the independent outlets and podcasts next to a lot of the major platforms so people definitely connect with everybody across the board to make sure everybody gets the same shine, everybody gets the same look, everybody gets the same push, man. So, man, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming out, man. I look forward to y'all seeing y'all at the next one.
Big face.
Ready for that. It's that announcement.
What do you look for in an artist when it comes to loud music?
Outwork me. Just work you. We got a dope ass team to where we can create music. We got producers, we got writers, we got everything. So I love to see somebody who's working. Let me know that you're putting out your own music, you're promoting, you're pushing, you're setting up your own shows, that you're really doing everything that you would ask me to do. Everything that you would ask me to do, let me make sure that you're already doing it, so you know what you're asking for. Most people just have this wish list of shit that they want done, or that they think a label or manager is supposed to do, and they've never done it themselves. But then they want to tell you how it should be done. Right? It don't make sense. So even the dopest artists and the most talent and like, yo, this is jam and this is amazing. I look at the work they put in.
Mm.
Because sometimes the most talented artists are the ones who are the laziest.
Mm.
They assume it's supposed to just come to them.
Facts.
I feel that. What advice would you give to any management out there that's managing artists, up and coming artists?
Make them outwork you and you outwork them. It's the most beautiful game of tug of war you'll ever play. Like, I gotta bust my ass. Like, I tell Zero all the time, the worst thing somebody can call and ask me something, and my answer is I don't know. Like, that's not acceptable for me. And then also, I need the artist to never put themselves in a position to where I have to question it. Like, just work. As an artist, like, nobody ever told Kobe Bryant or tell LeBron, you gotta eat right. You gotta have a basketball. You gotta go shoot. You gotta tie your shoes. Like, he does everything he needs to do to be that superstar athlete. I need the artist to do everything they need to do to be a superstar artist without me telling them. I shouldn't have to tell you day to day what you're supposed to be doing to be a superstar. You should already know.
Facts. Words from a real one out here, man.
Hey, man, I'm trying.
Out here in the building.
Hey, facts.
For sure, man. We appreciate everything you coming through. We definitely love to have you again. Maybe even in person.
Man, anytime, man. Well, y'all based out of the D, right?
Nah, I'm in. We from South Carolina. I'm actually out in Alabama right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so y'all came to the press junket all the way from South Carolina?
I
came from Alabama. He came from South Carolina.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Whew. Man,
Yeah.
I should have brought you boys some lunch or something, man. Y'all came a long way, man. We're gonna make sure we do that next time, man. But nah, we definitely, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for making the trip, man. I'm glad it was worth it for you.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
pretty soon I'm gonna be living in Texas, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
What city? Houston? Where you going?
it was supposed to be Houston, but you know what I'm saying, a series of events gonna cause me to move to Dallas. I'm gonna say it like that. So I'm gonna be in the D.
Good, man.
Yeah.
I was just in Dallas last weekend, man. This past weekend. So Dallas is a great market. Dallas is a great market. So we up there. We actually at 10 o'clock tonight. Our new single Sneaky Link is gonna be debuted on 97.9 The Beat.
Hey,
so
keep it on the low, huh?
Yeah.
Sneaky Link.
It's definitely, man. It's a smash. It's a smash record. So, and actually, you guys, everybody will be getting it tomorrow. All the media, everybody will be getting it tomorrow. So don't worry. I'll be asking y'all to post it and share it.
Hey, we
got you.
To everybody tomorrow. But man, I appreciate the time, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on. Anything y'all need, I'm on standby. Hit me. I definitely always respond, always jump back on and jump back in. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you again. We're gonna stay in touch. We tapped in now.
All good, man. If that's it, I'm out, man. I gotta jump on another one.
All right, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
All right, man. Y'all take care. Everybody in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Appreciate the love.
All right,
Oh,
y'all. Well, you zoomed in there. All right. 1409ers. We had Derrick McKinney in here, CEO of L.O.U.D Music. He dropped several gems on here. If you missed it, we will post it on our IG, and we will put it on our YouTube channel as well. And we will publish this audio on our audio streaming platforms. And once we put it on YouTube and all the audio streaming platforms, it'll be on Black American Market. Always press record. Nobody Grinds Like Us Network. What else? Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
Shit.
All of that. So tap in.
Shit.
Yeah, 1409. And hopefully we see y'all again. Matter of fact, we back on here tomorrow on YouTube with Georgie, Miss Georgie out here.
Yeah, Miss Georgie.
Episode 176. Is it 175? 170? I don't know. 175.
170 something.
Yeah, 170 something. You know what I'm saying? We almost at 200. We got something special planned for episode 200 as well. Something that's going to get a lot of people involved. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to want to tap in. All talent tap in because we got something going on for episode 200.
Hey, man, we ain't even, I was drinking on the show, but we ain't took no shot. You know what I'm saying? You got one for me? If
I
you're in the
ain't got it
comments
on me,
right
but
now, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Take
got it
one.
on me, but I got you. I got you afterward. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do it for the 1409ers, man. They take a shot with us, man. If y'all here with us, take a shot
I'll
with
be
us. You
back.
already know. You know how we do it before every episode.
I'll be
Like we
back
say,
on it.
man,
Back.
appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure y'all follow Loud Music. You know what I'm saying? Follow Official Tim Ned, I am Fat Pimp. You know, they was in the comments showing love in here. Loud Music artists. Make sure y'all tap in for sure, man. Appreciate everybody showing the love. And if you an independent artist, man, make sure you tap into the next Loud Music Press Junket, Radio and Press Junket. I was there with the media outlet and as an artist, and it's a dope experience, man. You can tap in, a great networking event, you know what I'm saying? It's like super crazy. So if you're an artist and you didn't go like to the last one, you missed out. So make sure you definitely tap into the next one. You know what I'm saying? When you see the flyers or whatever, just tap in and make sure you're there. For real.
Hey man, say man.
True for Life Radio, because that's how they start off their show. Hey man, say man. That's fire right there. Hey, shout out to this right here too. I won this from Just As Andy at her last vision board party. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She got her next
Oh,
vision board party December 11th. You know what I'm saying? Tickets might still
tap
be on
in.
sale. They might be sold out. I don't know. But I'm about to pull up. This brown right here. We're gonna get to these shots. Everybody put a drink emoji in the comments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they already did. Put another one though. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's
See,
go.
great minds think alike. Gemini Media.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim Ned, we had a quick interview with you at the press junket. It was time to get that full one with the Art of Ratchet. Make sure y'all tap in with us. We like to get that scheduled. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts.
Tickets are on sale this Wednesday. Tickets are on sale until this Wednesday for the Vision Board Party in Houston. And there's virtual tickets as well. You know what I'm saying? So tap in 2022. Get your manifestation on for 2022. You know what I'm saying? Also, Focus Business Conference 2022, March 10th through the 12th in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? FocusBusinessConference.com for that. You know what I'm saying? All of that. What else is going on? What else going on? Let me see. Make sure y'all shop with J-Love Candle Co. I got a candle right here. It's called Him, because I am Him. You know what I'm saying? I am Him.
Facts, man. Make sure y'all also shopping with all natural kinks, man. But get all the natural products like body butters for natural hair, man. If you use the code 1409, you get 20% off on your order. So make sure y'all definitely shopping with them.
Yeah, allnaturalkinks.com. I'm going to take one more shot before we get up out of here, too, you know what I'm saying? Because I was late with the shot. I wasn't prepared. Because, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
What you want? What you pouring out that decanter, man?
Some whiskey, some Canadian whiskey, and with the purple bag, you know what I'm saying? The one with the purple bag.
Yeah, I was careful to have my bottle. I want some Blue Swift. You know what the Blue Swift is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I want some Blue Swift.
For sure. Cheers, my brother. Shout out to Tony M in the comment.
Yeah.
And shout out to Hello Houston every morning, 7:15 a.m. Central Time to 8:15 a.m. Central Time on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But
big facts, man. Big shout out to Mr. Derrick McKinney again. Yo, he was dropping gems. Like,
yeah.
And I be like, the shit he was saying is like shit I be seeing on this journey too, bro. And that's what's crazy. I ain't gonna say it's crazy, but it's just like I be seeing that shit, like the same shit he talking about, bro. But he was definitely dropping some gems, bro, for real.
Yeah, man. MB the life coach, shout out to you too. What were you two most scared of as kids? I was scared of the shower. I used to just take baths up until I was 9 years old. That was my fear. I was scared of the shower. The sound of it and everything just scared the shit out of me. So yeah, I used to take baths up until 9 years old. That was what I was scared of the most as a kid.
I was scared to plug shit up. I know y'all looking like that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you why though. My cousin played a prank on me, and I got shocked when I was little. So I didn't want to plug shit up. After that, like I got shocked, like real loud shocked when I was little. So I don't. I'm cool now though, but I was scared of that shit.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but you ready to get up off this thing, man? Or you got more? You got more in you?
Come on, man. Hey, let's do a couple of this or that, man. You know,
Okay,
can't leave
this
out
or
without
that.
doing some this or that.
All right, let's get this or that in. Then let me see. It's Tuesday, December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. Let me see what I got.
Ooh. If y'all in the comments, y'all got this or that. Drop it.
Okay,
Kind of
Pearl
comment.
Harbor. Since it's Pearl Harbor Day and that happened in Hawaii, and Hawaii has beaches, I'm gonna say oceanfront view or city view.
Come on, bro. Let me get that. Let me get that ocean front. Let me hit them waves. You feel me?
I take that city view. I don't
No, you
care
want
for
the
the
city
ocean.
view?
Yeah, I want the city view.
Man, let me smash something on the balcony while the waves smashing at the same time. No,
Yeah, I'd rather smash on the balcony while
somebody blowing a horn at you.
the sirens going. While you hear a siren, I want to smash to some sirens in the background.
I want to smash. I want to smash to some waves. You feel me?
Oceanfront for vacation. Everybody saying ocean.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Wait, I want to wake up in the morning. I want to wake up in the morning and feel close to God. I want to see the sun coming up off the ocean. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the sun reflecting on the ocean. I want to wake up in the morning and feel like I'm close to God. You feel me? Can't do
You
that
gonna
with the
see.
city view.
You can't do that on the West Coast. You gotta watch the sun go down if you're on the beach on the West Coast. You know, on the East Coast, you watching the sun
Hey,
come up.
as
Hey,
long as I can see the sun reflecting off the water, man, at a good angle, bro. It's all good. Whether it's going up or going down.
hey, for sure, man. Hey, this was a dope episode. You know what I'm saying? We don't go on IG Live too often, but when we do, we like to bring y'all that content. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna publish this everywhere we can publish it. And make sure y'all continue to follow us. Give us a rating on Apple Podcasts, an honest review on Apple Podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where you can leave us a review. Yeah.
Honesty is key.
Mm-hmm. But you ready to get up out of here, my boy?
Oh yeah, man. I'm ready to put some work in. You feel me?
All right. We appreciate everybody tapping in. It's the 1409 podcast, and we out.
Peace.